everybody, welcome to this week's Wisdom Wednesday. My name is Kristen Gear. I am the Director of Operations and one of the Managing Directors for BNI Arizona. And every single week I come to you providing a weekly education nugget called Wisdom Wednesday that counts as what? One chapter education unit. So make sure to go on to the BNI Connect app or go on to BNI Connect online and log your chapter education unit. So today I wanted to let you guys know, so last night I sent out the new Power of One report, so it is brand new. Now, as a reminder guys, that Power of One report is a snapshot of 6 months of activity. So every single report, it shifts a month, but it's always 6 months of activity. So a lot of times it can create some confusion if you think you submitted a whole bunch of activity for the 1 month. Well, that's awesome. You want to keep doing that every single month because that Power of One report is 6 months of activity. So every single month that it comes out, it just shifts a month for that 6 month of activity. So it's always going to be a 6 month average. So when it comes to attendance, it's not just the month, it's the 6 months of attendance. If you want to view your specific information of what counted between each week of those 6 months, you can go to bniarizona.com, go into BNI Connect. There is a personal PALMS report. So it's not the summary PALMS report because that gives you everyone's information based on a specific time frame. But if you go to your own personal PALMS report, you can do the 6 months of data because when it pulls up the month range, it automatically defaults to the last 6 months. And when you view that information, you can see where all your information credited to, which makes a whole lot of sense when you break it down to each individual week. And it'll have the totals at the bottom. So in the email that I sent out, it gives you the breakdown of what to have each month when it comes to the Power of One. So if you have on average 1 referral per week, which is 4 per month, right? If you have 1 one-to-one per week, which is 4 per month, 4 chapter education units per month, the attendance, and then visitors. So visitors is the only one that's not 1 per week, but that average is 1 per month. So in that 6 months of activity, if you have 6 visitors, that's 100 points. That's for that section. So that's what it's based off of, but it's always 6 months of activity. So I just want to remind you guys of that. And when it comes to attendance, if you have a substitute, it does give you half credit for that week. So it doesn't give you the full points, but it gives you half credit. And if you're late or you leave early from a meeting, that also gives you half points. So the only way to get full points, which half points is way better than 0 points. So you always want to make sure to have a sub if you can't make it. But it's much better to be there to get the full 5 points when it comes to that meeting attendance. But today I wanted to talk to you guys. Oh, and I did include in that email the upcoming Member Success Program training date. So we do have our next one on the calendar this upcoming Monday from 1 to 4 p.m. on Zoom. It is with Bonnie Maley. So if you haven't completed Member Success Program training, which all members should be completing that within their first 60 days of membership, it really does set you up for success. Because when you first join BNI, I talked about this at the Built More Power meeting today, it's like drinking from a fire hose. There's so much information to learn. I highly recommend completing Member Success Program training. Say that 10 times fast. Multiple times. So even if you do different platforms for the training as well. So you want to make sure that you complete it on Zoom, or if you don't have the time to complete it on Zoom, it is still available on BNI Business Builder. You can complete the courses there. There's 8 courses on Business Builder. It takes about 90 minutes to 2 hours to fully complete the whole program, or you can do both. So if you want to complete the courses on Business Builder to learn the information one way, and then if you want to also place it on your schedule to attend one of the Zoom versions with Bonnie Maley, to where you can also meet some more new members from around town and even some seasoned members. I've completed the training probably 20 plus times over my 13 years in BNI. I always learn something either new that I haven't learned before, or I met someone new, which is always super exciting. So you always want to be learning in BNI. So find out ways to kind of learn more information and dive deeper into the BNI membership. But today's topic is all about our amazing nonprofits in BNI. It's the holiday season, guys. So we want to keep our nonprofits in mind when it comes to chapter activities. So if you want to do a group event and support one of our local nonprofits, if you are a nonprofit watching this, or if you're in a chapter that has a nonprofit and you have some upcoming events coming up, post them in this chat. You want to make sure to share the information. We do have some chapters that don't have nonprofits in their chapter. So let's spread the love, guys. So put all the details in the chat. I know this time of year, our nonprofits are also asking for those Arizona tax credits. So there are two different qualifying groups for the Arizona tax credits. There's a qualifying charitable organization and a qualifying foster care charitable organization. There's a full list on the Arizona AZDOR.gov website. So it's an Arizona Department of Revenue website. They have the full list of which nonprofits qualify for both of those tax credits. Now, if you are a nonprofit and you qualify for one of those tax credits, post it in the comments. Please post a link for your nonprofit in the comments. Let's share the love. I know that many nonprofits are looking and are in dire need for those Arizona tax credits, which give you dollar for dollar towards your Arizona taxes. So why give your money to the state when you can give it to these amazing organizations that could really use that money for doing a lot of good, amazing things in the community? So let's spread some love for our nonprofits today, guys, because it's all about our nonprofits, and today is Wisdom Wednesday. So make sure to comment if you have any nonprofits that have events going on right now. Post them in the chat. And if you know what chapter they're in, tag the chapter as well, because then if we're able to pass referrals, be able to support one another when it comes to volunteering this time of year, or even the tax credits, if you coming up towards the end of the year, even towards the beginning of the year, and you're looking at all your taxes and you're like, oh my gosh, I should totally contribute to a qualified organization. We have a bunch in BNI Arizona. It'll count as a referral, and it's going towards a great cause. So today, post all your events, all your nonprofit events. So if you have a nonprofit in your chapter, post their events. If they qualify for the Arizona tax credits, post them here. We want to spread the love. I will do some more information on the Wisdom Wednesday title of this, so that way everyone knows that this is the Nonprofit Wisdom Wednesday. If your chapter does not have a nonprofit, this is a great time of year to find a nonprofit to bring into your chapter, so that way they can build extra visibility for their organization. If they are a 501c3 nonprofit organization, they get their first full year for free in BNI. Free! Like the application fee and the 1-year membership is for free, guys. So let's spread the love. Let's spread the BNI love to these nonprofit organizations to where they can get that first year for free. I know that many nonprofits are continuing to renew their membership in BNI because of the impact, that positive impact that has had on their organization. So let's make sure to invite those nonprofits to our chapter this time of year. Now, chapters can have up to 2 nonprofits in their chapter as long as they do different things. So that's the big thing. They have to be able to work together. They can't specialize in the same thing, but a chapter can have up to 2 nonprofits to where we can spread the love. So let's make sure to post any events. I'll keep sharing this Wisdom Wednesday, so that way all of the events that are shared in the comments get blasted out, so that way if you're looking for an event to volunteer at this holiday season, or if you're looking for a place to send your Arizona tax credits to, please consider one of our incredible nonprofits that we have in BNI Arizona. I know we have so many amazing organizations, and I'll even go through our list of nonprofits and check it off of the list on the Arizona Department of Revenue. That way we also have additional resources to know what organizations we have in the BNI Arizona family. So if you have any questions about that, definitely let me know. But let's spread the love this holiday season to our nonprofits in BNI. So that is your Wisdom Wednesday today. Let's spread the love. One, to contribute to our current nonprofits that we have in our BNI Arizona chapters around the valley. Because we have 85 chapters around the valley now, guys. We have, oh gosh, now over 1,970 members just here in BNI Arizona, which is crazy. And we're constantly growing. We have new chapters starting all over town. I was at West Valley Avengers this morning. I've got BNI Pinnacle tomorrow. Like, we've got so many great things happening all around town. We have new chapter launches happening all over town. So make sure that you're going out, visiting other chapters, building those cross-chapter relationships, and really maximizing on your membership in BNI, because it's much bigger than just connecting with the people in your chapter. So branch out, guys. Get to know people around Arizona, different states, different countries even. Like, the sky's the limit when it comes to the relationships that you can build in BNI. So that is today's Wisdom Wednesday. Make sure to record one chapter education unit for watching, and don't forget to tag your nonprofit events and also your nonprofit organizations that are currently in your chapter that do qualify for the Arizona tax credits. So huge, so huge. So let's support our amazing nonprofits, especially this time of year. And if you have any questions, definitely let me know. Thanks so much, guys. Have an amazing rest of your day, and we will see you all next week. Bye-bye.